What the hell is high cholesterol? How you guys doing today? My name's Adrienne. Welcome to Hello Nurse. And I'm your favorite RN, and I'm here to explain something to you that really needs some explanation, because when you hear high cholesterol, you're like, what is that? So if you want to know what high cholesterol is, and just a simple quick breakdown of what it is from a nurse who deals with it every day, stay tuned because you're going to find out. So according to the internet, more than 3 million people suffer from high cholesterol. And what does that mean? So if I could just break down cholesterol in just like simple words, I'm going to call it fat that sticks. So say for instance, you have your blood vessel. This is a blood vessel. And you got blood rolling through, you got sugar rolling through, you got the breakdown from all the food you ate rolling through. So once your food breaks down in your stomach, your blood vessels soak it up and it rolls around to nourish the rest of your body. So for instance, if you drink water, a lot of water, you'll have a lot of water in your blood, in your tummy. Your body takes up as much as it needs and it shoots out the rest. So for instance, if you have a lot of what they call cholesterol, your body is taking up as much as it can and then it tries to shoot out the rest. Well, with that being said, if you have high cholesterol, it means you have a high blood fat count. So how can you tell if you have high cholesterol? You can't. You cannot tell that you have high cholesterol. The only way you will know is by a blood test. So for instance, if you're one of those people who doesn't like to go to the doctor because you don't like shots, or you're one of those people who haven't had a blood test in 5 years or so, that's usually a sign that you need to just go in and see. And I'll tell you why. So your body needs cholesterol to build healthy cells because our body is made of all of these things that we eat: water, protein, fats, sugars. And so, yeah, the body needs sugar, the body needs fat, the body needs water. But cholesterol in excess or too much cholesterol can make a very waxy substance that can deposit on this healthy blood vessel that's flowing and flowing and flowing, right? Well, here's cholesterol in excess. It's this little pocket. It wants to form some type of hard pocket on your blood vessel. And then all of a sudden there's more waxy substance hanging on to that pocket and more. And the body wants to break it down. So here's the body. I'm working hard. I'm going to bust every bad thing that I see in this bloodstream. So here I am with this bad pocket, and I'm going to break it down. So all of a sudden, you take this waxy substance and you break it off the blood vessel. Boom. And it shoots out into the bloodstream. Do you know what this is called? This is called a stroke, a heart attack, or what we call a pulmonary embolism. Cholesterol is totally modifiable. There are some people who are going to have high cholesterol no matter what they do, but the number is very limited. And what I personally believe is that there is no one in the world that has to have any kind of disease. So science tells us that if you're over a certain age, you're most likely to have high cholesterol. If you're a man, then you're most likely to have high cholesterol. And if you have a high family history of cholesterol. So those are 3 things that you may not be able to control having high cholesterol, but There are 3 things that you can control your cholesterol. Number 1 being diet. And nobody likes being told what to eat. I hate being told what to eat. And I have talked to so many people who hate being told what to eat. But this is my philosophy. Would you rather be eating away in modesty, or would you rather eat just enough to be happy? Or would you rather someone tell you what to eat and actually make your food for you and you have no control? Because if you have a stroke, usually most people who have a stroke are like, not talking, maybe can't move their right arm or left arm, and they basically can't cook anymore. So whoever is taking care of you is going to be the one that's going to feed you your food. So if they say you can't have cholesterol, then that day you get no fried chicken. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, so this is the problem. Everybody likes trans fat. Trans fats taste so good. Oreo cookies, oh my gosh, has so much trans fat. And like that Tuesday special Popeyes chicken, so much trans fat. And anything that the body cannot break down is a fatty substance that the body cannot break down, can travel into the bloodstream and cause this term that we call high cholesterol. So eating these things in modification or substituting other fats to the fat that you're used to will kind of take care of this problem. So for instance, let me give you an example. They have this thing they call HDLs and LDLs. So think of HDL is the good cholesterol and the LDLs as the bad cholesterol. So I eat Popeyes, Oreos, those delicious popsicles that I love, and the Magnum chocolate ones that I really love, and the whatever else that's full of trans fats, which you can tell trans fats by the label. Okay, so then you have the then you have the HDLs. HDLs are fats that the body can use to break down the other fat. Okay, so it's like a battle. It's like, who can win this health battle in the bloodstream? So let's talk about oats. Oatmeal every morning can help you lower your cholesterol. Oh, and avocado is a fat, believe it or not. And really low key, avocado is good with everything. So if you can just incorporate an avocado into your daily intake, this can help and lower your cholesterol. Also, have you ever heard of flaxseed? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a tip. Take a bag of $4 flaxseed or a bag of $4 oats. Get some strawberries, blueberries, and a banana with a little bit of orange juice if you're not diabetic, or if you're diabetic, almond milk. Put this in a blender. Blend it up. Drink this in the morning before you go to work and lower your cholesterol. Now, they're also saying, okay, so let's go back. So there's a constant battle between good and bad in all of life. So good cholesterol and bad cholesterol need a balance. So if your HDLs are high and if your LDLs are high and your HDLs are low, then you have high cholesterol. Now, if your HDLs go up, this goes down, or it balances out, and therefore you almost alleviate this high cholesterol. Now, okay, so let's talk about the pills that decrease your cholesterol. We're talking about atorvastatin, rosuvastatin, or Lipitor, or anything that ends with a tor is a cholesterol, or no, if it ends with a statin. So if this it says statin at the end, is normally something that lowers your cholesterol if you're taking that. Now, please know what medications you're taking and why you're taking them, because a lot of people are just putting all this poison into their bodies and they don't even know what medications they're taking. We're not even going to go there. Let's just talk about the statins. So the statins work by lowering the cholesterol. You could take them with or without food. In the hospital, we always give the cholesterol medicine before you start the day. And my take on it is, coating the stomach with something that's going to grab that extra fat and hold on to it and send it down the poop chute, versus that fat just rolling around and the body absorbing it and it rolling around in the bloodstream. So taking the high cholesterol medication until you can get your life together is okay, because what the other thing that you're going to do is start exercising. And I'm not talking about going to the gym, staying an hour, damn near killing yourself trying to work out. No, I'm saying gentle, easy exercise consistently on a daily basis. And I don't care if that means taking the stairs in your apartment complex versus taking the elevator, or if that means that today I'm gonna walk at HEB from the back of the parking lot to the front. It's so many different things that you could do to psych yourself out to think that you're not working out, but you really are. Because and you'll be creative, because being creative with exercise makes it more doable. Okay? Taking fiber supplements, also fatty fish, and apples, grapes, strawberries, and citrus fruits. These are all things that can help to lower your cholesterol. Now, we're talking like, if we're eating this on a daily basis instead of our trans fats, do we think we're going to lose a bit of weight? I think so. So the second thing to do to lower your cholesterol is to lose weight. And losing weight is so hard, especially after 40. But you can do this, because do you want to take a pill every day, or would you rather take a pill every day or swallow the pill of knowing that you need to work out and eat healthy? And also, high cholesterol medicine, it makes you poop. Most people who take high cholesterol medicine, they're always like, oh my gosh, this guy always got me going to the bathroom. Because it does. It's taking the fat out of your tummy and it's shooting it down the poop chute. And so, yeah, some people even have leaky, what holes. So let's try to sum up what we talked about. To sum it up, high cholesterol is the excess of fatty substance in the bloodstream. This fatty substance is something that causes heart attacks and strokes. And because the fatty substance is known to break off the bloodstream and start traveling through the body to block off a very small blood vessel in the brain, this is the reason. It's caused by high cholesterol. So, in order to lower your cholesterol, you can increase your intake of healthy fats, meaning avocado, fruits and veggies, oats, fiber supplementation, and slowing down on the delicious Bluebell or Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I know a patient who had a stroke. I'm no lie to you. I'm not even kidding. He had a stroke after eating a gallon or a big, I don't know if it's a gallon or whatever. He had a stroke after eating a gallon of Bluebell ice cream. What does that tell you? He literally stroked. Nobody eats a gallon. Okay, some people eat a gallon of ice cream. I don't know who, but he ate a gallon of ice cream and had a stroke. So look on your labels. Okay, so I went in my kitchen and I got some delicious Trader Joe's heavy whipping cream. And I got some Trader Joe's organic free-range chicken stock. And we're going to look on the back of these, because this is how you can do it. And it's so stupid, but it's so easy to look on the back of these labels. Okay, so you tell me which one is full of trans fat and which one is not. Okay. Oh, it's backwards. Okay, so we have total fat, saturated fat, and trans fat. So these two are the ones that increase the cholesterol. So you got 12%. You have 15%. 15% of your daily intake. That means if you eat 1 tablespoon of this, then you've had almost a quarter of what you should have a trans fat that day. Not counting if you use 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons, or you literally ate a whole dollop of whipped cream that day. Okay. Now you have the chicken stock, right? And here it says total fat 0, saturated fat 0, trans fat 0, and cholesterol 0. So this is something that if you have high cholesterol, this is something that you can look at and see, should I be eating this? Now this has 380 milligrams of sodium. That's a whole nother subject, but we're talking about cholesterol. You can do this. You can lower your cholesterol. You can lower your chances of having a heart attack and a stroke. Don't think that just because your mama's mama had a stroke, that you just gonna die from a stroke, because it's not true. We didn't know what we know today about food and what it has in it, and everything is good in moderation. Please don't get me wrong. I love ice cream and chocolate and Popeye's chicken and Oreo cookies, but remember that everything in moderation. Remember that lady who's gonna be taking care of you when you get old, who tells you what you have to eat, and she's like mean and she's not so nice. Like, she's not a nice nurse like me. She's one of those mean nurses that you never get along with. Yeah, her, after you've had a stupid heart attack or a stroke, which you didn't have to have, and she's telling you can't have that delicious Magnum chocolate bar that you want because you're in the hospital or you're under her care, or you're old enough, you're wise enough to balance your diet, eat healthy fats, and exercise, and do this thing. And that's all I have to say. If you like this video, like, subscribe. I'm gonna be like doing more of this. Like, I want to incorporate some cool little, like, you know, I want to drink coffee. Like, I made some tea, but it's like late at night and I was like gonna go, yeah, have tea with your nurse today. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be uploading more stuff like this, and I just want you guys to be healthy and like, subscribe, and see you later.